The way the society judges women harshly, the society is at it again.
My name is Gilbert. I'm from Russia. I love the way you look. Can I have you tonight?
That guy was fishing those women from the church.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife materials are being fished from the church. The women who are unmarried did not do anything wrong.
Kama ni wewe, don't come home. Ningeweka vitu zangu kwa paper bag ndogo uko nje.
We are not also judging men so harshly, not because they don't do they do these things, but you're not judging them the way you men.
You're blaming men.
Yes. For women behaving like that, I'm blaming men.
Oh, why? Good evening, Dorothy. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're well?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
You've been very worried since yesterday.
Who?
You. Have you seen the videos?
Yes.
Are you part of the videos?
No.
Really?
Do I look like I'm part of those videos?
You know, I've been checking those videos and I said, if nikikuona hapo.
Umeniona?
Nikikuona. Sijakuona bado. I'm still checking. So, we all know the Russian has been doing things in Nairobi, despite the fact that many ladies pretend to set standards.
We have standards.
So, your standards are which one? Russian, American, Kenyan?
It depends on how you look at it. Yes.
So, kama huyu jamaa angekukatia, what would have been your response?
Wait.
You're thinking?
I'm not thinking. Now, let's not talk about me. Let me speak on behalf of those women.
You're speaking on behalf of which women?
I am not them.
Okay.
The ones that you're looking at. But let me speak on behalf of those women. So now, okay, let's just be honest. Let me give you a practical example. In one of those videos, there's this lady who was in a shop. She's in a shop. And when this guy approaches her, between 5 and 10 minutes, she closed down the shop and left with this guy.
Can you imagine? And me, it would have taken me how long? Do you know how long it took me to get you? You know, before you moved until we went to a private place. Do you know how long? Ama it's because I'm dark?
No, listen. So this lady, that's why I say let me give you a practical example. Assuming I opened my shop at 7 in the morning, it is midday. I've hardly sold even a packet of Matchbox. Yeah, we're being practical. I've not even sold anything, not even a piece of nothing. Like I've sold nothing since morning. It's midday, and from nowhere, somebody just walks to your place
and promises what?
Have you ever heard of this thing that don't interfere with God's plan?
So this was God's plan in your life from Russia?
Somehow. So this guy walks in, you've not sold anything this morning, you've barely made anything.
Yeah.
And then this person walks in and, oh my God, you just see like, hey, dunia imefunguka. So this lady somehow figured, or rather thought that maybe she's been praying to God. We all pray for greener pastures.
So God is answering the prayer through the Russian?
In a different way. So God has answered their prayers in a different way. Okay, let's just be honest. We every day when we wake up, we're always looking to make, it's all about money. It boils down to money. You're always looking to make money. The reason you wake up in the morning to go to work is because you're looking for money. So now, this woman or these women maybe thought that this guy is coming to change their story. Yes.
And the story has changed, by the way. Wamewachwa.
No, it wasn't supposed to be like that. That was not supposed to be the end result.
So what was the end result?
Because, you see, that's, okay, let's just say that people associate human beings or people associate the, I don't want to put it that, how do I say it? Like, let me just say it directly the way it is. The way that guy approached these ladies, you assume like this is someone who has come to change the story for the better, not to come and expose you.
My name is Gilbert. I'm from Russia. I love the way you look. Can I have it tonight? And many of them who normally say, oh, they need like a day or two to think, they need 2 or 3 dates. Did you see even some of the women driving themselves? They didn't even need fare.
Because now you're assuming there's money where you're going.
How did they judge money?
Their parents.
And when they arrived, you know that guy gave them nothing apart from water. You're aware?
Yes.
Walipewa maji after kazi.
So that we're hydrated enough. But anyway, on a serious note.
Ilikuwa hydration ya patikani.
So before whatever happened, but let me just say this way. I feel like these women are being, okay, whatever happened.
They're being judged harshly?
Yes, they're being judged harshly. Always the way the society judges women harshly, the society is at it again.
Why? What have they done? What have the men done this time?
The society is again judging women for the wrong reason. Listen.
You're blaming men
for women behaving like that. I'm blaming men.
How? Why?
Because, and that's what I'm saying. When you meet somebody, you assume that you want to have something with this person. You don't just assume they're going to come until the evening and the next day they are gone. Really? No. Yes. So when you're meeting someone, you're assuming that this guy is here for a long time, not for a good time. And even if it's a good time, it's supposed to last longer than that time. So when this guy approached these ladies, they didn't imagine that by the next day, this guy would go away. Yes.
They were into a long-term relationship.
Yes, so I'm blaming men because all this thing has come about because maybe there's a financial problem.
I think the Kenyan man has not known what women want. 1, they want lies. 2, they want only 2 sentences.
No man knows what a woman wants. Not the Kenyan man. More. Not a single man on this planet knows what a woman wants.
I'm thinking even me, I took too much time with you. I should have just changed my tone, said I'm Russian, and you would have gone straight to bed.
You don't look like Russian, and that's what I'm saying.
Bleaching now.
No, listen. Makeup. And you're one of those men that is judging those women harshly. Because and I've given you a practical example. This woman amefungua duka since morning. She has not sold anything. I have kids at home waiting for me. They need to feed.
Uliona ule mama mwenye alikuwa na watoto akawapeleka huko na akakimbia karudi.
Huwezi beba evidence ukienda kwingine.
And within a few minutes ako furumbanya. Uliona?
But now, listen. Alikuwa ende na watoto. No, seriously. She's supposed to go with children.
Imagine, I was looking at that thing. And you know, nilikuwa nasema nao nikikuona ukifanya furumbanya.
No, you know something? Let me tell you something. Men do the same thing. Men do the same things.
They do?
Yes, they do the same things. This is just different because men, the way God created them, I don't understand how. They always want to paint women in bad picture. So maybe men also do the same thing, but nobody exposes them. But because this is a woman, somebody has taken it upon themselves to expose women in that manner. Not because men don't do they do those things.
They do them.
Yes.
But there's no evidence.
Things. They do them.
Really?
There is evidence. Just one person will come out and say they do those things. So the society is just the way the African society is. What is the word? The way they are. Women are always judged in a very harsh way, and that is why when something like this comes up, nobody wants to think about. Maybe was this woman struggling with something? Maybe was her relationship in a bad place? Nobody wants to think about it. It's just Kenyan women are loose. Suju women are loose. There's nothing like that.
Have you looked at the statistics? This guy was able to lure more than 1,000 women. 1,000.
I don't know about Kenya, that. I only saw 6.
Ghana, only 1 refused, by the way.
I only saw 6.
So, and na huku ingekuwa Mwafrika hata before uanze tu hivi. Hata hataki kusikia, labda unamuuliza tu direction. Haujaitisha anything else, lakini hands off.
Okay, on a serious note though.
Yeah.
I am not supporting promiscuity.
Wait, in a day. Okay, let's talk. Let's be practical. In a day unakatiwa mara ngapi?
Does that matter?
Yes. Tunataka kujua you are no rate.
Even
10
times.
So tuseme in 10 you don't accept. So how many do you need before you say yes?
I don't need anything. See, I have you.
No, but you see now hata hao walikuwa na wengine. Unajua ni kamera haijakufikia.
You are special.
Ni kamera haijakufikia.
No, okay, listen, I'm saying you don't support promiscuity. I'm just saying that the society should be a bit lenient to women. women find themselves in those situations not because they want to find themselves in those situations. Sometimes circumstances force you to be in a situation like that. And in this moment, you see, when a man cheats, for example, we are told to go and pray for your husband. There's something you didn't do right. You didn't cook properly.
You don't wear properly.
Well. You know, things like that. So these women need to be prayed for by their husbands.
Prayed for?
Something went wrong.
Kama ule alitolewa kanisa. She was already in a prayerful
The
manner.
devil is at play. Somebody needs to pray for them. We just don't need to judge them so harshly. You need to give them a chance.
Unajua hata feminist wameshindwa kitu ya kusema. Hii kitu imewachapwa na butwa.
No, but that guy is not a good guy.
Oh, really?
He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy, and
the guy is very humble.
No, that's a very sacred moment. So supposed to be between him and those ladies, not exposing it to the rest of the world. So that is wrong. That is wrong, and he should be held accountable for that. But be that as it may, I'm not saying that what the women did was right. It was not. Okay, not all of them are married. Not all of them are married.
Okay, the ones who are married.
So. Not all of them are married, so they're not responsible for it. No, not all of them are married. So the ones who are married...
Speak on behalf of those who are married.
Those who are married have a reason for why they went there. Just like we always find a reason to explain why a man is cheating or why he has cheated. There's a reason why those women went there. Somebody needs to understand why.
What do you think would be the reason?
Maybe finances. Maybe bwana amekubo. Maybe you're looking for greener pastures na imejileta tu kwa mlango. Like that, they live a quick mat. Mtu alijileta tu. She was just at work. Yes, so you see, she was just at work. Yeah.
Oh, kazi tu.
Alikuwa tu job, alafu greener pasture ikajileta.
Ukaona bus.
You see.
Did you see, there was this lady who alikutana naye akamwambia hata akona enough time ya kumuonyesha Nairobi. Ulimuona?
But you see, she wasn't doing anything. She was idle.
She was idle.
And then she met
akapata mpango.
Greener pasture. What I'm saying is, there's a reason why these ladies did what they did. I am not supporting it. I'm just saying there's a reason why they did what they did. But while you're judging, you need to be lenient with your judgment.
Let me ask you.
Because it's not like these things men don't do. Men do them. Nobody has just come out to expose them.
Ukipeleka msichana out anakuambia, unamwambia itisha drink, anasema yeye ni mtu wa Mattel. But pale niliona tu ni maji. The guy was just giving them water.
It was for hydration. It was for hydration. And
before work.
Yes, before work. And then aside from that, the way the guy portrayed himself, you'd assume that after that, mtaenda mbali.
But he didn't mention anything like that.
No, that's what he looked like.
So it's potential. Women look at potential.
Of course, women always look at potential.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they could be wrong. Their instincts were wrong in this instance.
No, this guy was the wrong one.
Really?
This guy was the wrong one. Women always look at potential. For example, when I meet
women love lies.
When I meet
women love lies.
Women don't love lies. We want to assume we rely on hope.
Hope.
Yes. When I meet you, for example, and from the way you speak, from the way you carry yourself, I'm able to tell. Tunaenda mbali.
Tunaweza enda naye Canaan, Singapore.
You see, yeah. So you normally don't look at the now. You look at after now. How long are you going to walk with this journey? And what I want for myself, and this guy offered me what I'm looking for. And if I look at everything that I am and everything that I hope to achieve, and I hope that you can help me achieve those things, then yes. That means I'm looking at the potential in you.
You go for it.
Yes, I go for it.
And you know, the most sad part of that thing is that majority of those women did not use any protection. Imagine
how do you know?
Wamelia hapo usijaona?
Unajua akilia.
Wamesema.
Okay, that
live. Can you imagine? Na akifika nyumbani atasema vile amechoka. Haizi inua mguu. Can you imagine how bad that is?
Amekuwa job.
She has been working in quotes.
So amekuwa job the whole day.
Plus work.
Why do you know where she's coming from? She's been at work. I was at the shop selling.
You know, sahi ukianza kuniambia umechoka, you'll be in trouble.
Why?
Because now,
I can be tired out of so many things.
What do you mean? I already know how women get tired in the evening.
Wait. I can be tired out of so many things. Yeah.
By the way, since yesterday, I can't sleep. Yeah? naangalia, I've been going through those videos, najaribu naona nikiona mwenye akona hii yenye umevaa nasema nashuka naamka naangalia tena naambia my brother Erasto hebu angalia hii kitu. Could it be
did Erasto see me those things?
No, hata yeye mwenyewe anaangalia, is also checking for the other partner. Hii mambo ni ngumu.
You know, let me tell you something. This guy had a type.
For sure.
See,
for sure.
The way men, Theo, they're looking for wife materials. So they need to dress like how. So they need to be properly covered. So you wanaenda church. That guy was fishing those women from the church. Your wife materials were being fished from the church. Can you imagine? Yes. So now let me tell you something. And that is why I'm still saying the society judges women harshly. Because you see the way I dress, the way I look, does not entirely say the kind of person I am. You can't assume, you can't treat me from my appearance.
I think you are ready.
I'm ready for what?
Sindio.
You can't look at me and assume the kind of person you think I am. You see, there's the saying that goes, do not judge a book by the cover. Actually, it's true. You can't look at somebody and assume that this is the kind of person this person is. And that is why people are now getting shocked the kind of ladies this guy was going for.
It is true. I'm even thinking.
Yes. So, somebody wants to marry you, but they want to judge you from the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you walk. Everything you people are always looking for is wrong. Actually, the only thing that guy did right was to disapprove men.
Really?
Yes.
So that analysis.
Because everything you've been looking for, it's anafaa fupi, sijui ametengeneza nywele aje, no. Did you see those kind of people like us? Did you see them among those people?
You know,
did you see them?
The guy had a time frame. Unapata hata kuna, let's say 1 week hapa Nairobi. So you come up with a strategy. Unajua ukienda for the flyest women, you might not make it. Because they need time for preparation. Unaona? So unachagua, of course alikuwa anachagua. Alikuwa anachagua ule akiona mzungu wet straight away. So unajua? So I'm thinking the only thing that I don't have is money. If I had money, or they can assume I have money, Nairobi yote could be all behind me. I just choose.
Pesa ndio una.
Pesa ndio sina.
Let me tell you something. Allow me say this. And I'm sure you agree with me too.
No.
Both you and I. No, on this particular one, you and I, we agree that we do not support promiscuity, don't we? You and I don't support promiscuity.
No. You see, promiscuity is a very big word.
No, this one, this E. The E as a E.
E ya kusupport.
E yenye imefanyika sahi. When you support.
You see, all these women, so they did nothing wrong. How are they now promiscuous?
And that is why I say those who are married did not do anything wrong.
Those who are unmarried.
Rather, so those who are unmarried didn't do anything wrong. Yes. And they're still outside there looking for husbands. That was a potential husband. They didn't do anything wrong.
So how many people are you supposed to meet before you meet your potential husband?
Kiss as many frogs as possible until you get the right frog.
Many Russians,
Any. Whichever type that comes until you get the right one.
Unajua, there was no single lady aliuliza that Russian what it does.
Why? You know that when you get to Russia. The idea was to get to Russia. The end game was to get to Russia.
And if you get to Russia, upate is broke huko Russia.
You leave him and get another one. Because before you get to Russia, before you get to Russia, umolewa, now you've gotten everything. When you get there, you find somebody else. But the end game was to get to Russia. So what it does, how we go to these countries, that was not a problem. The women who are unmarried did not do anything wrong. The only women who owe their husbands explanations are the women who are married. And be that as it may, even if they owe them explanations, there's a reason as to why they went to that guy. Because let me tell you something. No. We need to agree that if you come from a home, if you come from a marriage that is... if you come from a good marriage, a marriage where you are respected, a marriage where you're appreciated, a marriage where you are provided for, a marriage where a home that feels like a home, believe you didn't do something like that.
You know-
But the way those women went for that guy, to an extent that ametoka church, akakimbiza watu home, akachange and was back within a record 30 minutes, tells you
Ready.
where that woman
Ready.
is coming from.
Ready.
There's a problem.
There was no need for foreplay.
There's a
All
problem.
those ladies were coming ready.
How do you know there was no play? Are you okay?
Hakuna, si umeona? Wanakuja kama wanaanza kutoa nguo. Really? Do you know how hard
What
it
I'm
is?
saying.
It is a real struggle to get a lady to remove clothes in Nairobi. You are aware?
No,
You're not aware?
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Gilbert.
Yes. Tell me, darling. You know, today is Valentine's. Tell me. Lie to me now.
Let's just say that
Let us assume
You-
wewe ndio uliniona kwa hiyo video. How would you have reacted?
haungekuwa hapa.
Umesikia? You're very
Ai.
affirmative. Hatungekuwa tunaomba.
Ai,
Why?
tunakuombea kwa nini?
You can't forgive. The
I can't-
devil is a liar.
Okay, if the reverse was the same.
No.
No, if it was the reverse.
Usirudi nyumbani.
We come together, we blame the devil, we pray together. That is how it's supposed to be.
Really?
Yes. At the end of the day, we look at the bigger picture. Makosa ilifanyika, but we have a focus. Kuna mahali tulikuwa tunaelekea
Go
before
before the
the
Russian
devil
came.
came. Anyway, Gilbert, me, I'm not supporting promiscuity. I'm not supporting promiscuity. I'm not for promiscuity. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that you, who is now the judge of this situation, be lenient with those women. Those women people need to understand that, this is not the first case of this happening.
Yeah,
the other one that happened last year,
The Ngonga one.
yes, was even worse than this. But what I don't understand is,
Make
why
us
is it
understand.
just
Make us
women?
understand.
Like, you cannot tell me that we live in a society that men are as white as snow. Like, men don't do anything wrong. Yeah? Yani wanaume ni wazuri,
Safi
hawana
kama
makosa,
pamba.
yani wako safi. It's always the women. It is because men are evil. Oh, men are evil. Men are evil, and that is why when they find a situation like that, they record this,
Men
record
are
that,
dogs.
record, then they
They're
go and
evil.
display. Not because men are doing those things in this town. Men are doing them.
Now-
But no woman is as evil. You know the way the brain of the man works.
How does it work?
Hey.
Tell us. You know how the brain of the
The
man
brain
works?
of the man works in a way that they are thinking of how to ruin you. Anyway, they meet you. That's the thing. Because
I
why
met
would
you.
you meet
Why
somebody?
didn't I ruin you?
Why bado tunaendelea? Why would you meet someone
Oh, the jury is
and start
still out
thinking
there.
of, once we are together, I'm going to record this? Like, why the hell are you thinking like that?
Do you know all those women? Let me tell you. Among all those women, the number one thing that the common denominator that they have is called greed. Unajua hiyo word?
No, there's looking for. Find a better way to
Greed,
describe it.
greed.
They are looking for money.
If you are not greedy, you can't get yourself in such a situation where unachukuliwa church, unapelekwa kwa bedroom, unachukuliwa supermarket, bedroom, unachukuliwa kwa barabara, bedroom. Seriously?
Mimi sijui wanawake
Na
wanafanya
kutoka
nini.
leo, by the way, I'm not sending any fares.
You've been sending fare?
Of course, I was sending fare to you.
Give
I
us-
still do from
You
time
talked
to
about this for 10
time.
years ago. You've been sending fare.
Yes, to you.
Me?
Sindio?
To come
Unataka
where?
Uber, come to where I am. So, nimeanza kuona nimeanza kuona you don't even need fare, you don't need Uber.
Mtajileta.
Utajileta. You come marinated. So, what do you think?
And ready.
And ready. Unauliza, what are we doing next? What are we doing next?
We say,
All that is because of color. Do you know if I was a black and I came to you and say, I'm Russian, I'm what? You'd never listen to me. You know that?
you see,
Not you, okay, there's someone else.
there are people that physically look like money.
Ah, really? Sasa nikiangalia hapa naona I've cancelled many people. Charles peke yake labda. Kama ni skin color.
There are people that look like money.
So these people that look
You don't
like
need that.
money.
You don't need too much convincing.
Yo.
See, you don't need to say
5
all
minutes
things.
and you're okay.
We'll judge. We'll judge. As
After
we
his
go.
story, let me tell you, there's this saying that ladies say, oh, today they are not in the mood. Oh, it's not that time of the month. Those ladies were all ready. the guy was trying to tell them tomorrow and say, no, hold my beer. Let's go.
Listen, Gilbert. Those ladies were looking for money.
You agree?
No, they were looking for money.
Yes.
Say I agree, they were looking for money. Eh?
Did they get money?
I don't know what happened after where the video ends. There's a part where now the part ways, okay, and I don't know where they get money, but they were looking for money. The truth is they were looking for money. They might not have gotten whatever they were looking for, and it's very unfair in the way that guy has exposed them, which is the wrong way, which was it was bad in his part to do that. Not that the women were right in the way that they went to look for that money, but as you who is assuming the seat of the judge, be a bit lenient as you judge them and give them, extend some grace. Extend some grace because we are not also judging men so harshly. Not because they do these things, but you're not judging them the way you men judge women. Yes, so I don't agree in the way that they went out to look for that money, but that there must be reasons as to why.
Let me ask you. Now that you talk about money, so should we agree that we all men pay for sex? Before, some do it before, some do it after. Some do it within, but we all pay for sex.
Somehow.
Oh, I've been paying, eh?
You see, there's this thing.
Tell me.
There's this thing that is normally said.
So how much have I paid?
There's this thing that is normally said in the Luo culture.
Yes.
That nyombo rorashio aishangi. No, that thing doesn't end, by the way.
Really?
You constantly give. In installments, though. But you're constantly giving.
You're constantly paying for that.
You're constantly paying for marrying that person. Yes. Yeah. Ingine ni one of it's a biashara. Nipe nikupe, you go. But not ingine. Give and take kind of situation. But then you see this one, you give it in installments. Pole,
as you enjoy it, as you eat it. Now, since we know there are couples who've been affected by this Russian story. Now, I think, and now we know how women behave, I think it's time the couples went for a DNA test. Because most of these children we are raising are not ours.
Which ones?
From that small sample of 1,000. So I think that is what we're going to discuss in the next episode. So that we are not raising children that are not ours.
You could be raising your aunts and your uncles.
Vile kunaenda, I think that's true.
Anyway.
Thank you very much for watching our show. In the next show, we'll be having a special guest, Dr. Charles Ngari from Saba Lancet, Kenya, who will be able to talk about DNA paternity tests and demystify the issue of DNA. So we'll talk about that in the next episode. In the meantime, continue watching our podcast, Family Unscripted. Every Friday at 10, we usually have a new show. Thank you and God bless.